SMT Nation, we back, and we're talking T-Mobile's big 2.5 gigahertz opportunity. This is spectrum that's used for their N41 5G UC, and the auction started July 29th. It is July 30th at the time of this recording, and the first round is in the books. All right, now in this auction, it's going to be imperative that T-Mobile shores up as much of it as possible. Hopefully they don't even have to lose any of it to any other company, and they don't have to be stuck in a situation where they're going to have to lease it from someone else or buy it from someone else or whatever the case may be, agreeing to terms on usage of licenses. They really need this. All right, they've got to shore up their national spectrum holdings for this network that they're building. And in some places it's very fragmented. So in places they have like 160 megahertz of N41, in some places they have 40 of it. And there's spectrum out there in this auction that will help shore up the deeper channel that they need to create for, and then go multi-channel. At some point they're going to probably look to do this in a lot of places. I know some people are starting to report it. They're starting to see, multiple channels of N41. You going with a 100 megahertz channel and then, doubling up with another channel of maybe 40 megahertz or such. All right, so this is so crucial for them. Verizon's in play here. AT&T is in play. Dish is in play. There are holdings companies who don't even host mobile networks. They're in play. They're all at this auction. All right, so this is Spectrum Auction 108. And I think depending on the locations where the licenses are, white space licenses, some of the the bandwidth we're seeing is like, I saw 17 megahertz of it in some places. Some places it was like 44. Some places it was even more than that. I think it was approaching 60 megahertz possibly. In fact, to be even more specific, the first round has generated $100 million. And it looks like the LA market was kind of like the big taker here in this instance. Those types of markets, LA, New York, so the world, they draw huge money, have huge value. It was the same situation with C-band, the 3.7 gigahertz and 3.45 gigahertz auctions. Those big PEAs, those big markets draw a lot of money. And we're talking $100 million in the first round. I think it was $103 million actually. But there's going to be more rounds like this, that are going to draw a lot of money. And there's a lot of rounds to go. They've got, I think, over 8,000 licenses that have to be auctioned. I don't think they'll have, I'm not even sure what the reserve was, but I don't know. Usually these auctions, they fulfill that. They usually get to the reserve, no issues. But again, we have to see how this thing shakes out. But this is just an update on that. The auction has started. Round one in the books, over $100 million in that first round. We're going to start to see days where you're doing multiple rounds, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds in a single day. Maybe we'll know something in a couple of weeks in terms of the closing of the auction. I wonder when we'll find out exactly who got what. That'll probably be shortly after the auction closes. And then we could figure out what T-Mobile's going to do moving forward. And we'll see if anybody else kind of muck things up. Verizon, AT&T, Dish, they're probably going in there. I mean, some of them might be looking to actually use the spectrum. Some of them might be looking to just drop the pricing to hurt T-Mobile, and then those holdings companies, they'd love to get in on this and sell it and lease it to T-Mobile and all of that. So we'll see how this thing plays out. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on today's commentary in this news. Love to hear what you guys have to say. You all are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more, and turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for my Twitter handle, as well as my Patreon page if you want to support us there and get early access to content and exclusive videos not found anywhere else. And there is also my Gmail address for all business inquiries. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Peace.